So the internal bearings are an oil-impregnated nylon. So all of that is meant to just work and for the life of the valve, whatever that is. And we suspect that life, is somewhere to 5 years, 6 years, something like that. It'll last much longer, but at some point you have to kind of draw a line of this is what we guarantee, that it's going to
Right.
live to.
Sure.
The drive mechanism, any belts or anything like that, we use Kevlar belts, right? The spool itself is made of a polymer that is self-lubricating. It's some of it is Delrin and some of it is made of other polymers. The splash valve needs to be a device that is installed and then it just lives its entire life as it shipped from the factory. Obviously, it may need to be cleaned depending on the environment it's in, but as far as the internal goes, everything internally was designed to last the entire life of the product.
And what is that life cycle?
Well, it's over 5 years. We've done a lot of empirical testing. We have a test pool here at our facility. We put them in the water and we just started running them, right? We're well over 24 million cycles. There's no measurable wear yet with conventional measurement means. I mean, it is a mechanical device. We know eventually it will wear out. We don't exactly know when yet. We found ways we could optimize how our production and how we build it. And so that forced us into generation 3, which is where we are now. And since then, changes that we've made have been to software. We want to see this function, or we want to have this kind of function. So the software has grown a little bit. It's stabilized in the last year. But yeah, so to answer your question about the testing, initially it was prototypical testing, right? And first article testing before the market ever saw it. And then we soft released the first generation, and we saw how the market responded to that, and the market loved it. However, we knew we could improve on our production, right? And our production cost. And then where we are today, we do run a series of tests. We run a vacuum decay test, which measures, the any kind of a leak rate relative to atmospheric, and we have a specialized system for that. And that happens to every splash valve that leaves the factory. We take a subset of the splash valves that we build as our normal production, and they go in our test pool. And they get empirically tested, and we clean them up and dry them up and make them pretty again and before they're packaged and the customer sees them. So we're doing 2 levels of testing. We're doing the vacuum decay testing, and then we're doing real world testing with a subset of everything that we build. We have a number of valves that have just been in the water for 5 years, almost 5 years now, and they run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with the most aggressive move profiles that we can send it. And we also throw dirt and machine filings from our machine shop in there. We leave them in there during the winter time, and we get the water over 100 degrees. I mean, we do everything that we can, to create the harshest environment possible. And our thinking is that if we create the harshest environment possible here, that our customer is not going to do that.